If you want to discover how YouTube makes me and my business money and how you can copy the formula to create success in the short term and the long term, stick around and watch today's video through until the very end, as I'm about to share with you what YouTube does for me and my business and why I consistently produce these videos day in and day out. With that said, if you get value out of this video, as always, don't forget to let me know in the comments section below what your biggest takeaway is. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you get notified when I do more videos just like this. With that said, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Welcome to the Misha Wilson Show, where we show you how to create massive success online so you can enjoy the lifestyle of your wildest dreams.
All right, so in today's episode, I'm actually gonna be answering a question from Mary. And Mary asked, essentially, why do these YouTube videos so often? What the goal is, if I'm trying to become just an influencer style of marketer, if that's the goal, or if there's something deeper than that. And ultimately, the most important question of, how do these videos actually translate into real profit for me and my business? All right, so I want to go ahead and answer that question. I want to answer that question for everyone so that you can kind of see the overall strategy in the short term and then also the long term and where ultimately I'm going with YouTube. So firstly, great question. I understand, right? If I'm putting videos out all the time and yes, they're getting 400 or 500 views, etc., there's something there when it comes to influencer marketing, but there's also something much deeper there when you use direct response marketing in your overall business, and YouTube is essentially a part of the overall ecosystem. And that's more where I'm focused, all right? So firstly, I'll talk about short term. Essentially, in the short term, how I use YouTube and the strategy with YouTube for my business is I use these videos as a vehicle to warm my audience up, to create know, like, and trust with my audience, and essentially create a relationship with my list. All right, so probably many of you watching this video right now. So in the online world, there are three types of traffic. There's cold traffic, people who do not know you; warm traffic, people who know you but have not purchased from you; and hot traffic, people who have purchased from you and are likely to purchase again. So ultimately, we are always trying to get hot traffic, or traffic to a point where it becomes hot traffic, so they're buyers and then repeat buyers. But in order to do that, we ultimately have to bring them from cold to warm and then ultimately to hot, all right? And so really what I'm doing first and foremost with these videos is I am aiming to solve your problems as someone in the marketplace. I'm aiming to provide value in advance of asking for a sale. I am aiming to go ahead and consistently be in front of you and provide value to you and allow you to see what I look like, listen to my voice, essentially perceive the value and consume the value that I have to deliver, understanding that when I do that over the course of a period of time, firstly, there will be know, like, and trust built, all right? So you will begin to build a sense of, kind of feeling like you know me just based on the fact that you've watched these videos. And then secondly, I will touch on one of the more powerful sales triggers and marketing triggers, which is reciprocity, and I'll build in essentially reciprocity to our relationship dynamic, all right? So what that essentially means is I'm gonna provide so much value every single day with these videos that I'm going to simultaneously bring my audience from cold to warm, while at the same time, when I provide so much value, my audience is naturally going to want to ultimately provide value back to me. All right, now what does that look like in the form of business? Well, ultimately, if I'm selling products or services, usually how a customer provides value back is they purchase your products and they purchase your services. All right, so that's really the first goal that I have. I'm looking to build a relationship with my audience. I'm looking to create know, like, and trust. I'm looking to warm my audience up while at the same time leveraging reciprocity so that ultimately you feel like, again, you know me enough, you like me enough, you trust me enough, and I provide enough value to win your business that you purchase my products and services so that you become a loyal customer. And so when we run a promotion for one of our programs, or when we run a promotion for a joint venture program, whatever the thing might be that we're selling, you have that existing relationship going into that promotion so that when we go into that promotion, you are then much more likely to purchase, Purchase once, purchase over and over and over again, and the exact same thing will happen with your audience. All right, so if you provide goodwill, if you put videos like this out, and if you solve their problems, if you provide value in advance of asking for a sale, you'll build a relationship, you'll create a sense of reciprocity, and therefore those people will be more likely to purchase in the future. All right, so that's number one. Number two, very simply, it does come down to, of course, YouTube monetization. So what's really nice about YouTube is once you get your channel to a certain point, I don't remember the exact numbers off the top of my head, but once you get your channel to a certain point, they'll actually play ads in front of your videos or during your videos. You've probably seen a few of them watching my videos. And every single time an ad plays in front of my video, I'll make money. All right, so essentially what I'm doing is I'm emailing my list back to watch these videos. My list are watching these videos. Other people are watching these videos because of course people see them and the videos spread, right? When other people and my list watch these videos, I make money from the actual monetization side of YouTube. So for every single view I send YouTube's way, I make money in the short term. And then in the long term, as my channel builds up more subscriber, builds up more weight, builds up more authority, with YouTube, ultimately, you get more and more and more views. Ultimately, you grow your fan base, you get more views, and you make more money through monetization. All right, so for anyone not building a YouTube channel, I would highly recommend start building it right now. You know, right now is the best time. The second best time was 20 years ago. And again, if you don't start right now, you're gonna look back 5 years from now wishing you would have started today. And start it for the two reasons. Firstly, if you're running paid traffic campaigns, if you're building an audience, if you're bringing people onto your list consistently and predictably, you absolutely want to be creating content for that base so that you can have that know, like, and trust, so that you can work in reciprocity within the relationship, so that ultimately you make sales when you promote stuff to that audience. And then long term, if you build up a channel over the course of a period of time, you'll have an asset that can get people to your offers, you'll have an asset that can get people to your products, you'll have an asset that can turn cold traffic into warm traffic, and at the same time, which monetizes now and also monetizes later. So with that said, thank you for the question, Mary. As always, if you guys got value, let me know in the comments section below what your biggest takeaway was. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that bell icon notification button so that you get notified when I do more videos just like this.